Hi guys, welcome to this new lecture. This is live with you from aeschoolonline.com. Now, After Effects is a very easy program to use and its interface is really very easy. I found it the easiest within the Adobe programs. The interface itself is composed of panels. For example, here you have the project panel, you have the timeline panel all over here, the composition viewer panel, and you have other panels that you can open and close anytime you want. All these panels, when grouped together and saved, they are called workspaces. And notice here I am working in the essential workspace. There is the standard workspace, there is the small screen workspace, and there are so many others. Now this is pretty nice when you become very familiar with After Effects and you're doing some very powerful animations. You will be able to use all these panels and decide exactly what you're doing. For now, we want to set the panels the way I have set them to work within the course. And that will be very useful because you will have an identical workspace as the one I'm working on. It's pretty easy, by the way. Let's select, for example, the standard. And you notice it's very messy for me here. I want to put the right panels. Now, all the panels that you find around here and more can be found under Window. So you see you have Align, Audio, Brushes, and so on. All of them, you can open them. They will open in different sections of the workspace if you did not specify which section you want them to open in. For example, you notice the footage has opened over here. There is nothing. Flowchart is here. I never use it. And you have the composition viewer here. Fine. You also notice that you can move the panels the way you want. Let's say left, right. If you click on a border, you can also come and click down here and click over here. This one we'll use a lot to take it up and down to see more layers. Actually, you can adjust the size of all the panels just by coming on the borders. Now let's adjust our workspace. First of all, what I will do here, because it's very messy, I will close all the panels completely except the info. I will click on preview, for example, come to the menu here of the panel. Next to preview, you will find a small 3 lines. This is the menu. You click on it and you say close panel. And I will come here also. There are very many FX and preset, for example, and I say close panel. Come back here and also library. I click on it, say close panel and close panel. Cool. Now I have the paragraph here. Also, I'm going to close the panel paragraph. So my timeline will come to the extreme right. Now I have info and audio. I don't like audio to be here at all. In fact, I don't use audio here at all. I will close this panel. So now I have only the info. What I want first is to bring in the panels. I will come to window and I will say I want the align. Come again. I say I want the character, of course. We want to do characters. I want also the paragraph. It's over here. And of course, I want the preview. That is the preview. And also I want the effects and presets. So they are all over here now. This is exactly what I want. I'll click on preview and drag it. Now you can drag it and put it next to info, inside info on the left or down. I will put it inside info. Cool. So now I have info and preview over here. So you come to preview, for example, you click on the menu, you go to panel group settings, and here you say stacked panel group. Click on it. I will click again to show you panel group settings, stack panel, solo panel in stack, and small tabs. Cool. Now, if you notice, if I click on info, preview has closed and info has opened. I can make the info smaller or bigger the way I like. I will open preview. I can stretch it down or up just by holding the bottom line. Let's put a preview to that size. Now I want the effect and preset here. I will click on effect and preset, drag it, and also put it in the middle of the group info and preview. Now, if you click on effect and preset, it will close. Click on preview, it will open preview. Click on effect and preset, it will close preview, open the other one. Pretty practical. I will take align and do the same. I will take character and do the same. Again, I don't know why align is still here, but I will put it back here. Cool. So now I have them in this way and it's very neat and very practical to use with. Now, usually I take FX and preset and put it on top. But for now, let's leave preview here. You want your info panel to appear all the time. And you have set now the right side, what I call the auxiliary panels. These panels usually are very used for motion graphics. You need the paragraph, you need the character. You can also click on paragraph and drag it down. You notice how it's going up and down. I'll put it under character. Align, I love it to be on the bottom, is the last one. If you click on effect preset, it's very long. You can click on the bar and go down so you can see the others. Or I'm using the mouse here to scroll up and down. Or you click on effect and preset once. Now from time to time you click once, it's not working, you click twice, and here you are, the panel has opened on full screen. Don't worry about it, just click again and it will go back there. So please set up your workspace. You can use standard or essentials. Now that you have set your workspace and it's really what you want, you might come and close the unnecessary one. You don't want to see them. And this one, the effect control, cool, we can close it over here. And now it's really neat and you can work very peacefully. Let's click on the menu and say save changes to this workspace, and you save these changes. Unfortunately, the option to restore to default of After Effects does not exist anymore in the 2017 version. This option has been removed, and if you want to restore the initial workspace, the one that when you installed After Effects, it's a hard job to do. You need to use Control Alt, I don't know what stories, you forget about it. Cool. It's very important that you set your workspace, save it, and feel comfortable working in After Effects. I see you in the next lecture.